Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how we can create this sign up screen and this login screen. In my previous tutorial, I have shown you how we can build this getting started screen where I have shown you how we can create this page view animation transition effect and how we can create this complete getting started screen. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how we can create this login screen and this sign up screen. This is the continuation of my previous tutorial. If you haven't checked my previous tutorial yet, I will request you first you go ahead and see that tutorial. After that, come here and see this tutorial. It will be helpful for you because I have shown many more things in previous tutorials. Also, this tutorial is independent as well. If you want to just have the login screen or sign up screen layout, then you can check this out. We will implement over here the text field widget, the button widgets, all these kind of things. And over here, as you can see that our app bar is not present, like our app bar is invisible right now. So there is no distinctive area for the app bar. It is all in one place, but we have the back button present over here. And if we click on this back button, then we can go back to our previous screen, right? So we have the functionality of app bar, but our app bar is invisible. So this is the kind of layout which I'm going to build today. So if you are interested to this kind of tutorial and you find this kind of tutorial helpful to you, then hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for more notifications. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with the tutorial. So over here we can see in our previous tutorial we have created this screen, this getting started screen. Over here I have shown you the page view slider transition and this button, how we can create this complete screen. And currently we will implement the sign up and the login screen. So for that, first we need to create some screens over here, right? So first I'm creating login screen dot file, and it will be a stateless widget, and the name of it will be login screen, and we need to import material.package. As it will be a separate screen, we need to return a scaffold over here, and for scaffold we can have the app bar, and for the app bar title we can have the title login, and for body let me have a container, and for the container I'm giving a padding over here and a child text login screen as of now. So this is our login screen, and currently I will provide a navigation over here. So if you don't know about the Flutter navigation, then you can check out my navigation tutorial. I have created a tutorial for Flutter navigation previously. You can refer to that tutorial as well. Currently I am going to implement that navigation. I am not going to explain it that much in this tutorial. If I explain it over here, then it will be much longer video, so I will skip that. So right now I'm creating a static const route name login, and on the main dirt for routes table I'm creating login screen dot route name login screen. So that's the thing I have created, and we need to import it, and I have to give it a relative path. So I have saved it. Now for the getting started screen, for this login button I will navigate over here. So it will be login screen route name, and similarly we need to import it, and I will give a relative path over here. Okay, so I have saved it. Now if I click on this login button, then we are in the login screen. That's how we can go to login screen. Now we can start designing our layout for the login screen. So over here I will give a background color. For this color will be theme of context primary color, and width of it will be full width, so it will be double dot infinity, so it has full width. And for the child of it I will give column widget, and for the column I will provide some children widgets, and over here I will provide the text fields and the button for the login. And for main axis alignment I will have main axis alignment center, and similarly for cross axis alignment as well. And over here let me have a text field, and for this text field decoration will be input decoration, and here I provide hint text username. Okay, now let me check it once. So that's how our app is looking right now. So our column has been taken all the available space of the screen, and our text field right now in the middle of the page. So we need to design this text field, and after that we can have the another text field for password and the button for the login button as well, and we have to provide an image logo for the app. So now for the decoration field will be true, and fill color I will provide white color. So that's how it's looking right now. Now for the text field I will provide a style, text style, font size 18, and for the color I will provide a black color, and I will provide black 54. So the text is bigger now. And for the decoration I will provide some decoration for the field. Right now you can see some radius has been present over there, but not in the bottom section. I will give a proper decoration for this field where it will have the desired layout which I want, and I want to provide radius on every sides. So for this here I will provide focused border. Here it will be outline input border, and for this I can provide border side, and for the border side I can provide border side color white, and for the border radius I can provide border radius circular, and the circular radius will be 5. Then for the enabled border I will provide underline input border, and for the underline input border I can provide same styles over here. So now save it. Now we can see that we have similar radius for every corner of the text field, right? So that's how we can create this input text field. Similarly I can copy this text field for password, and we can see that these two is positioned together, but I want to provide some spacing in between these two. So for this I will use sized box, and I will provide a height of 20 maybe. It's look perfect right now, but now there is some issue over here that if I focus on it then we are having some padding issue, right? So we need to provide some padding for it as well, and the padding will be content padding age insets all. I will provide 15 padding for the decoration, and similarly we need to provide it over here. So now if I click on any of our input field then we can see that there is no change, right? And if I type something over here then we can see that it is being typed over here, and for the password also we can see the letters, but we need to change the layout. We don't want to display the password, instead we want to display some dots or star, whatever is supported. So for this we need to provide another property called obscure text equal to true. Now after saving it we can see that right now we are seeing the dots instead of the letters, right? So we can type our password and we can see in the screen the dots. So that's how we can have the password field Now we want to have a image for the logo as well. So for this I will provide our logo image, which is in my previous tutorial I have imported in this assets directory. So I will use that. So I will use image.asset, and over here I need to provide the image path. So it will be assets images and then the logo.png, and for the height of it I will provide 130. Now save it so we can see our logo, and similarly I want to provide a spacing between these two, so I provide a sized box over here, so there is some space in between these two. Now I will create a flat button over here, and I have provided the sized box. Now I create a flat button, and for the flat button I provide the text login, and for the style of it I provide text style font size 20. Now we can see the login text over here, and we have a warning. To remove this warning we need to provide this on pressed. Now if I save it, then we can see our button is looking properly, but I want to have a button which will have a white border and the button will be expanded throughout the screen. So for this I provide a shape, and it will be outline input border and border side color white, and width as well. And for the border radius I will provide similar radius as per our text field, so border radius circular 5. So now I have saved it. Now we can see there is a white border for the button. Now we need to provide some padding over here, and the padding will be 15, and for the text color I provide white color. And now I want to expand this button throughout the screen like this text fields, right? So for this I can change this cross axis alignment center to stretch. So now we have the desired layout. Now we need to do some work for this app bar. Currently we can see that we have a distinctive area for this app bar, but we don't want that. We want to remove this box shadow or border shadow over here, and we don't want to have this login text. So for this we can comment out this title text, and to remove this shadow we can have this elevation 0. So now if I save it, then we can see that we have the desired layout. So now if we click on this back button, then we can go back to it, right? So that's how our app is looking right now. But there is another thing, we want to have this icon on our app, but this icon is for the iOS. If we run this app on Android, then we will not see this icon, we will see the back icon for Android. Let me show you that. I stop the app for this, and for the Android I will debug it. So I check the Android and start without debugging. So our app is running on Android. Now if I go to login screen, then we can see our login screen is appeared over here, but right now we can see a different arrow icon over here, right? We don't want that, we want to have the iOS back icon, right? So for this we will add this leading property, and we will have the icon button, and for the icon button I will have the arrow back iOS icon, and for on pressed I will go back to our previous screen. So for this I will pop this screen. So now save it. Now you can see that our icon has been changed. Now if we click on this icon, then we can go back to our previous screen. Okay, so it is working as expected. but currently we have a different icon. So that's how it has been done. Now we need to create sign up screen as well, and for the sign up screen we can have the similar kind of layout. So currently I create sign up screen dot file, and it will be stateless widget. So sign up screen, and we need to import material.package, and for this return I will copy the code from this login screen and paste it over here. And now I want to provide two more extra fields. I want to provide a field for the email and a confirm password as well. Okay, and the button text will be sign up, and we need to create the route as well. So I copy this static const route name and paste it over here, and it will be sign up, right? And similarly we need to provide it over here, so it will be sign up screen and the sign up screen as well, and update the path. Now go to getting started, and over here in this getting started button I will provide navigator of context push named, and I will provide the route name sign up screen dot route name, and similarly update the path as well over here. So go back to our previous screen and click on getting started. So we are in the sign up screen now. Now update it. So I copy this text field with this sized box, and it will be email address field. Save it. So we have email address, and for the password we can create confirm password. So now we can see that our fields has been added properly for sign up screen. Now if I start typing over here, now we can see that there is some problem. And what is the problem? The problem is that while we are typing on the screen in this text input field, that time our screen is squeezed due to this soft keyboard, right? And that space is not containing all the elements of the screen. So that's why we are having this error. So how to get rid of this error? Now we need to wrap this complete section with another widget, and that widget is single child scroll view. So let me wrap this column. This column is containing all the elements, so I'm going to wrap this column with single child scroll view. So wrap with new widget, and the new widget will be single child scroll view. Now save it. Now we can see that there is some changes on our design, but if I start typing over here, that time we are not seeing the error, right? So we can scroll over here and we don't have any kind of error, but now we can see that our app is not looking right. We have this area which is looking quite ugly. So that's not the way we want our app to look like. We want to look like our app as before, but we want to get rid of the error as well. So now what is the solution? Now the solution is we need to wrap it with another widget, which is LayoutBuilder. That is not the simple widget like as we can wrap our all element within that widget. We need to configure it in some other way. So let me show you that how we can implement that. So for body we need to have the LayoutBuilder widget, and within this widget we will have a builder, and for the builder we need to have the context and the box constraints as well. So let me grab the context code from here, and after that we need to have the box constraints viewport constraints. and within this we will return our wrapper container. So that means all the elements of the screen. So that's our wrapper container. I cut it and we need to return it over here. So that's how we have done that, and now we have some error over here. So it will be box constraints. I have forgot to add the s over here. And now within this single child scroll view we need to have another widget. So this column will be wrapped within another widget called constraint box. So wrap it with another widget, and that widget will be constraint box. And over here the constraints will be box constraints, and min height will be viewport constraints max height. So now if I save it, now we can see that we have our screen layout same as before. But now if we start typing over here, now we cannot see any kind of error on our screen, right? So we can scroll through our elements of the screen and we can start typing over here without any issue, right? But now I can see that we are having some problem in our user experience over here. It is not an error, but the logo is just disappearing middle of the screen, right? So that should not be done. So we need to check why it is happening over here, and that is happening because of this padding. As you can see over here that our wrapper container is having 15 pixel padding from all sides, right? But we don't need this padding from all sides. We need only horizontal 15 pixel padding. Now if I save it, then we will see some changes. That if I start typing over here, that time it is not disappearing from middle of the screen, it is disappearing from the app bar, and the app bar is having a solid color, so that's why it is going behind that. If we make this app bar transparent, then we will have a seamless experience over here. But currently I think it is looking quite okay, so I leave it like this. And one more thing I can do, like I can give much more padding horizontally, so it will look much better. It's looking quite nice. And one more thing I want to implement over here, if we rotate our screen, that time our app is rotating, but I don't want that. I want to have the layout in portrait mode only. It's my preference. So how we can set this app to only work for portrait mode, and whether we are rotating our screen or not, that will stay in the portrait mode. It will not go in the landscape mode. So I'm going to implement that right now. So for this we need to go to our main dot file, and over here this is our main function. So we need to wrap this runup function with our viewport preferences. So for that I am wrapping it in curly braces, and after that system chrome, so it will be imported from this services dot package. And over here I can set preferred orientation. So my preferred orientation is device orientation portrait up, okay. And then, and within this we can have the run app. So now save it. Now we need to reload our app, so restart it. So now we can see that our orientation is set to this portrait mode, right? So that's how we can create login screen and sign up screen. And in previous tutorial we have seen that how we can create this getting started screen with this page view widget with some custom transition effect. So that's the tutorial guys. I hope you liked it, and if you do so, then let me know by commenting down below. and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this, and don't forget to like and share this video. This will motivate me to make more such content in this channel. So I will see you later in my another tutorial. Have a great day. Goodbye.